Okay. Here we go. I got rid of my image on the screen, hoping that you'll be able to see me on the whole screen. But it looks like it's still putting us in the corner. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get rid of the black area. I apologize that it's not the full screen. Okay, we just wiped out the Vikings. And this city has 4 before it stops revolting. This was the last city we took from the Vikings. So we have several things we need to do here. First, observe our border is here. And if we're gonna have to, I would like a pikeman in Cordoba, a pikeman in Madrid, and a pikeman in Seville. Actually, just a pikeman in Seville. So pikeman in Seville and a pikeman in Cordoba, because they're going to get knights soon. And if somebody over here wants to come through and attack me, the knights are going to be the fastest moving. I'll need to be able to take them out. So that is the purpose of wanting pikemen. So now we're in the next stage of the game. We're going to have to figure out what victory we want. Notice Paris is at 3282, 1618, and 613. The French are probably going for a cultural victory. The good news is Lyons is far behind. So our 3 cities are Yardrid, Oxford, and Seville. So let's see. Yardrid. I'll add a C1 for culture 1 there. Oxford, we'll put a C2. And what was the other one? Seville. I'm going to try taking off the live chat. That may help to make the screen so that there's no black on the screen. I'll also have to see what the settings are for the size of the image. All right, Seville will make this culture 3. So we'll need culture buildings in here. Let's see, I am winning against Quinn and Louis in espionage. So I will increase the weight on Hammurabi. Let's see what we got down here. All the important resources. Oh, look at this. There's a corn that, the corn is owned by Burka. Okay. It will be when the border expands. All right, we're going to need to move the troops to where either the capital or where we're going to probably be fighting at. And let's check Happies because we're running monarchy. So Seville C3 can take some units as well. So actually, let's send the chariot to C3. Let's put an elephant in Cordoba. Let's put an elephant in C3. Those are good against mounted units. Let me put the horse archer in Yardrid, the capital, because movement rate 2, he can go a lot of places. Let's put the crossbowman in Heithabu as a defender. Let's move the other chariot to Moai, which is going to be, it's an important city for us. I'll leave the catapult in Burka. I suspect there'll be espionage against Seville. So I'm going to move the spy to sit in Seville.
¿Qué necesita usted?
I'm going to leave these catapults in here for a turn. So we're going to need some defenders. We're going to need to work various land. We got a lot to do. And I don't know if we have enough workers to do everything we want, actually. But we'll see. Any text that we want to trade for? Feudalism without vassal states is not as big a deal. And compass, see, it's 1400. All right, we'll wait. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is both a culture city, Forbidden Palace. We probably may want that as well. This is... Notice the happies that we have here. Oh, we're going to need an aqueduct. The forge will give us 1 health, so the aqueduct, the net, will only be 1 health. Do we have enough hammers to justify a forge? I think so. Let's do it. Since this has an academy in it, oh, -8 on maintenance. You know, we have almost no hammers here. So let's just build a courthouse to drop the maintenance here to start with. We're gonna have to figure stuff out. I'm gonna call this Academy No Ham because it has like no hammers, no production. Okay, we're spreading irrigation. Let's first spread it here.
A sus órdenes. ¿Qué necesita usted?
Let's put an axeman to guard this city. The trebuchet, we're most likely to have to fight up here. And if we do, either Kuragalazu or Babylon's going to go. So why don't we put the trebuchet in Seville, C3. The macemen, I'm going to drop that in the capital. I'm going to put a catapult in Cordoba. and a catapult in C3. All right, now for the workers here, we're going to need some hammers. Are we going to be able to spread irrigation anywhere? Start here near the river. For this city, let's cottage here. We'll start chopping the jungle there. And we'll start chopping the jungle there. I think a granary may be worth building here. We'll build a temple next. I get plus 100% and that'll double my culture. Oh. We got a military instructor. Let's call this MI1 for one military instructor. So we're going to want a barracks in here to take advantage of that. I think we'll want to put a forbidden palace somewhere down here, because I'm not planning on a war game. Let's see if we can push the science up with all the jungle here. I could probably fit a small city in the middle somewhere. I don't know. Cottage here. Not irrigated. Let's irrigate here. You know we're going to end up irrigating here and here. So let's chop this. Okay, let's irrigate here. Let's chop this and chop this. Okay, nothing special in Nadaros, but I will have a forge in here. Let's put a courthouse next. That will cut the maintenance, and then we can think about a forbidden palace in Nadaros. I don't know. Do you think it'll be worth it? I think it will. Notice I caught a Babylonian spy at C1. All right, the floodplains affect the health in this city. Let's put a citadel. It'll give us some culture. It's on the front lines, so it's a defensive city. And it'll add a little bit to our espionage. Will a forge be worthwhile? I think on the, I'll put a forge in here even though I'm not sure it's worth it. Let's move this guy over here and see if we can put a windmill up there and add a food to that. Yeah, Louis competed Angkor Wat. So, watch. A Babylonian spy near the Spanish city of Yardrid, C1. Oh, that's here. We're going to need a spy in here. We're going to need health, so we're going to need an aqueduct, too. All right, let's build education in one turn.
There is no wealth like knowledge, no poverty like ignorance.
Now you notice no liberalism. I need philosophy for that. Okay, Moai is a military city, and I'm gonna say MI1 because I have one military instructor in here. Okay, it looks like health is going to be a limiting factor, but once I build a harbor in here, I will need universities for Oxford. All right, let's start building universities to get Oxford. Can we trade for philosophy? No, we can't. Let's put a windmill up here. Let's chop this. I'm gonna mine up here. Oxford definitely gets a university, since that's going to be an education city. And the academy city is going to get a university. Should also get a lighthouse in here, being a coastal city. Don't lose track of the power. Notice China is above me. And since I passed Hammurabi, I'll drop the weight to 1 and we'll see if he catches up to me. Now, Uppsala has a few hammers here. I'm going to build a forge in this city next. We'll grab the courthouse here. Since we're going to need a university to get Oxford, we're just going to start building them in a bunch of cities. Gold per turn. I'm not, but I am. All right, Nadaros. Let's see what we're gonna put in Nadaros. Well, everybody should have a library, but I'm gonna throw a Forbidden Palace down here to minimize my maintenance. You can let me know if you think this was a waste. And this spy is going to be Yardrid C1 spy. It's going to protect the capital. And this spy is going to be Seville C3. cottage. Louis gonna get divine right in a minute. Let's see, if I offer engineering... no, I don't think so. I'm gonna need 2 pikemen, so I'll build them in here. I'm getting close to my health limit. I'll also need an aqueduct, so I'm gonna whip 2 of them away. Forge and next to university. Yeah. Let's get a granary. If you have people on tiles that don't seem to be producing much, whipping them away to get stuff is not unreasonable. I'll need to irrigate this over here. Okay, this place has a market. It's making enough gold to justify that. Let's put a university here. Let's... All right, let's throw a library in here. This should get enough cottages. It would certainly be worthwhile. Yep, Louis getting the religions. He'll use those to build culture with the, what are they called? Cathedrals. All right, we'll get philosophy.
I have gained this by philosophy, that I do without being commanded what others do only from fear of the law.
And now we'll do liberalism. Okay, we need a university in as many places as we can put it in, pretty much, to get enough for Oxford. Louis gets education in 8 turns. I could really use a source of money. Alright, I'll cancel the gold per turn 3 for clam. And I'll get 4 per turn for the corn. The banana. He's on the other side. I think it's fairly unlikely that he's going to attack me with elephants. We're getting out of the time frame for them, and I have pikemen. So I'll accept the gold and the gold per turn for the ivory. I think it's worthwhile at this point. Okay, I think I'm gonna windmill here. Do I have enough to work? So I have 2 food. If I can irrigate this, I think this will go to 5 food. All right, until we do that, I'm gonna windmill this and irrigate that. And I'm gonna get rid of this cottage, turn it into a farm. Quinn needs nothing. Let me see if I put this. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, let's just see. Madrid does not have that many grape tiles. 3 extra. Oh, he has a little bit of food from here. Why was this irrigated? Put a lighthouse in here just so he can work the water tiles. There's a couple of hammers here. Why there's two hammers in this tile, I'm not sure. Unless that's on a hill. Build a courthouse here to cut costs. We need to cut down the maintenance and increase our science as much as possible. I'm gonna put a forge in there. Let's road up to the dies and grab those dies. Those will also give us like 5 gold automatically. And our culture will pop in 1 turn. Louis gets education in 7 turns. Alright, I'll cottage here. Alright, the pikemen are for mounted units. We need 1 in Seville and 1 in Cordoba. You can irrigate diagonally. Okay, we'll need an aqueduct. Oxford takes 6 universities. You need a library to build a university. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to want a university here. Let's see, 4 for the lead. And we'll put a windmill up here. Hammurabi has aesthetics now. All right, it's time to see if we can do some trades here. 1,300 for engineering. And I built Notre Dame already. All right, we'll do it.
The wisest men follow their own direction.
Art for art's sake is an empty phrase. Art for the sake of truth, art for the sake of the good and the beautiful, that is the faith that I am searching for.
I might as well give Quinn philosophy too and get feudalism.
I will to my Lord be true and faithful, and love all which he loves, and shun all which he shuns.
Okay, Forbidden Palace. Let's just put a library in here. Maybe we can get a forge here. And we could build a university in Uppsala. This looks like it'll be a pretty good science city anyway. I think we'll have enough universities. Louis at 4193 in Paris, 2160 in Orleans, and 893 in Lyons. Okay, we can irrigate here. Notice the wheat is now irrigated. When we get biology, all the farms will give another food too. This guy now can go work down here. chop this. Notice the wheat is irrigated now. I think we'll windmill here. Okay, I'm gonna need help, and we can always use more money. Where did he get a golden age from? Let's get liberalism this turn. And we'll irrigate here. Let's chop right here. Let's double check that we'll have a science that we want. All right, we'll take it. Liberalism it is.
Any society that would give up a little liberty to gain a little security would deserve neither and lose both.
And I'll just take the most valuable one, nationalism. I'm going to stick with my current civics. I would like the national epic, so I'm going to go for literature. Here, a castle will add a trade route to the city, a culture, and some espionage. I get it in 2 turns. That's worth it.
A man does not have himself killed for a halfpence a day or for a petty distinction. You must speak to the soul in order to electrify him.
See, now Louis building compass instead of education. Eventually, Louis, oh yeah, Louis wants education. He stopped because he couldn't get liberalism. I think a lot of people might cottage some of the tiles that I'm gonna irrigate, but yeah, this is just what I'm gonna do. I'm leading in science, but it's gonna be a problem in culture against Louis. I can see that. And there are other people that I'm not trying to meet, really. I'm gonna try and push my science up as quick as possible.
Some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed, and some few to be chewed and digested.
I should put a Globe Theater in a city. Theaters will help with culture. The Statue of Liberty with the Free Specialist. And I have copper. Let's go after Constitution. That'll also give espionage. You know, we're going to need an aqueduct before we, well... Let's see what our demographics are. We're second in gold and second in manufacturing. Look at that. I'm going to put a national epic in the capital because of all the great people points that I'm getting. When I build the national epic, then I'm going to go pacifism to increase my birth rate. Do I have enough food here to justify that? Yes, I do. I'm second for culture, but Louis is number one. I'm not surprised. Oh, I can build the heroic epic somewhere. That's plus 100% military unit production. You know, I think I'm going to put that in this city. This is C3, you know, I'm going to put the Hermitage here. Hermitage is good to go in your third culture city to speed it up. I'm not really going for, I want a science victory, but I'm going to have a cultural victory as a backup. All right, we'll throw a university in here. Nadaros, I can get rid of a lot of these trees and cottage around here. You know what? I'm gonna pop a golden age and build the Taj Mahal and get a second golden age from that. I'm gonna use the golden age to help with the Taj Mahal. Is that crazy or what? Let's do it. Oh, that's why Quinn was #1. Now I'm up at #1. I get it. Quinn was in a golden age. See his power going up? We need the heroic epic in a city. I'm tempted to build the heroic epic in Moai because I get the extra hammers and then the additional military unit production will really help. I'll put the heroic epic in Moai. It has the extra hammers to help justify the 100%, because the 100% will double your hammers. You should be in a city producing adequate hammers. And I got the military general in here, so that makes sense. The other city that would make sense would be Burka down here. I know he built some towards education. I don't think he built that much. He has 3 turns on education. I'm just gonna take his offer. Oh, look at the stuff down here that he had on his map. All right, let's put a forge here. This definitely...
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts.
All right, we're gonna need to build, we're gonna need to get down here. So we're gonna need astronomy. If we want to expand over here. Louis only has 5 cities, though, so it's not a big deal. There's probably another continent over here. Oh, paper for optics would be perfect for Hammurabi. I'll give him the gold. I'll take it.
One doesn't discover new lands without losing sight of the shore.
After we build a forge, we'll build a caravel here. And after the university, we'll build a caravel and then a lighthouse. Yeah, I'm chopping this and I'm gonna make a cottage here too. All right, turn 202. I'll stop the stream and we'll pick up later. If you look, he's catching up with me on culture and way ahead, twice my culture in Paris. And Orleans is twice my culture. So that's, he's on the way to a cultural victory. We can see that happening. We're gonna have to see if we could pull out a space race, but culture is quicker than a space race. So we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching.